16-0 more impressive in LPL than going 18-0 in LCK? No. LCK is king. All right, so first pick Poppy for JJ. Oh, Tian got Viego. Tian got Viego. Wrap it up. 1-0 top esports. And the Ari for Knight. Knight's Ari. All right. I'm a little bit scared, dude. I feel like top esports just rarely loses when they get these two champions. I mean, Poppy should theoretically be fine in this game. He's playing into two champions with dashes already. You know, I mean, I guess that's not the best. It is kind of hard to play dash champions into Talia and Poppy at the same time. So we'll see. It's the anti-dash team versus the dash team. That being said, top esports probably going to be way more practiced on these champions. Okay. Nautilus. I mean, you could just always go Leona here. You go Braum. Braum actually is not bad here. I think you actually go Braum. Never mind. You don't go Leona. You go Braum here. I mean, top lane, you just blind whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know if Flandre wants to blind. His Vladimir is normally banned frequently, but I don't know if that's what he wants to pick in this situation. Might be too much AP with Talia and Vlad in the same team comp. Is he actually going to go Vlad? Hey, okay, so that's a specialty. That is something that Flandre goes. Okay. All right. They end up going for the Vladimir. All right. Let's see it. I don't hate EDG's team comp. I think that in general, giving an LPL team exactly what they want, that's as good as top, is normally a scary proposition, but I think that they drafted pretty decently around it. So, you know, there's not that much protection for this Aphelios. If Vlad gets strong, he should be able to make the Aphelios' life hell in fights. We'll see if Flandre ends up going the Ghost Ignite or if he actually ends up taking TP in this game. I think it should be a pretty interesting game. Gonna use the restroom real quick. I don't know. I mean, this just looks like Night Harvester. They're gonna ulti out Mark. Wait. They ulted out the AED and then went for the support. I'm pretty sure that's not the angle he wanted. I'm pretty sure he meant to do the other version of that, but maybe it's because JackeyLove has cleanse. Maybe that's the idea. I don't know, bro. Whatever. I mean, I thought they probably wouldn't ulti either here. Like, I don't even know if you need to ulti or if you could try to just dive both. But I mean, I guess the logic is that the Aphelios has cleanse, so you don't really want to go on him. I mean, overall, game state, I'm giving it to EDG right now. Think about, like, their scaling, dude. They got Jinx, they have Braum, so, like, they're going to have good front to back. Vladimir is going to be a huge presence in team fights, and he's farming. Like, I think that this is actually going really well for EDG. That being said, EDG has had a lot of coordination issues in fights this split and last split. Just the whole year, they just don't look like old EDG, where they would show up to fights and just outplay everyone. So we'll see if they're actually able to make use of the advantages that they have. But I think all things considered, good spot for EDG, especially when you consider that top esport. Oh my god, and right as I say, oh my god, they're getting 5-man ganked bot, they're dead. Oh, they're both dead. Anyways, actually only one died. That's not that bad. They get 5-man, only one dies. Also, I was gonna add that top esports is known for their early game. Like, top esports is considered generally either the best or the second best team. Some people are high on JDG. I personally think top esports is the best early game team in LPL. They have just really good early game. So the fact that EDG is actually competitive with top esports in the early game normally should bode well for them. All right, so here is the Drake fight. Pretty close. All right, so this is where we want to see the Vlad payoff. We want to see the Vlad get a flank and try to get onto JackeyLove. That being said, he can't one-shot him at this point in the game. It's not a 4-item Vlad where the AD carry can get purely one-shot. So it's going to have to be, like, different angles. So we'll see if JJ can maybe ult one out and then engage. Obviously, here you see TES trying to keep position on sides, so they don't want to fight directly 5v5 into the Braum and the Poppy. Like, it's too hard to just go straight front to back. So they want Knight and Wayward coming from, like, slight angles. Even in this situation, you see Wayward walk into the pit to try to, like, spread things out. Okay, so now they have the flank. Oh my god, wait, that Mark flashed over the wall and his Q hit behind him. That's fucked up. That's not how that works. Flandre pulls here. Viper is dealing damage. He's on to Wayward. Can they chase? Yeah, they can chase. They got the reset. Ooh. Yeah. JackeyLove is dead. JackeyLove is dead. Is Knight dead too? Looks like he's probably gonna die here to scout. Okay, maybe Tian dies instead. Tian saves his mid laner. What a homie. Oh! Wow, he actually lives. Okay. I mean, it looked like the wall was behind Nautilus when he queued. Maybe he misclicked and he Q flashed. Let's watch it again. Because to me, it looks like he flashes over the wall and then he queues and it's technically still behind him. That's f***ed up, bro. I can't believe that that's how it works. Oh, wow. We DC'd right at the right time. But look, he flashes over the wall and he Qs. How is the wall behind or in front of him? How is the wall in front of him there? That makes no sense, bro. It actually makes zero sense. Hey, they're entering, trying to absorb space, get the pink ward down. I mean, the main thing that I need to see EDG do here is ward the flank, which is what they're trying to do. They're trying to at least mark the flank. They just need to have vision on the flank so that they don't end up, and here they ward the flank as well. They can't let Viper get flanked from two different directions. It's okay if like one person comes from one side and Viper's able to like kite in the other direction. But if they pincer him with like Aatrox flanking from top and then Ahri flanking from bottom, it could be really rough.
Right now, the mid laner's off to the side. Kind of staged right, not
so as you can see, Scout is trying to position directly for Knight.
Beside each other, and they don't know it. Now they're going to try and maybe look.
So they know where he is. They should have seen the charm. Vlad ends up getting the Drake, and they kill Tian. Tian should die to Vlad ult. All right, he's dead. They got the fight that they want. The flank could not come in from top esports. They just have to run. They lose Baron here too. Baron's gone. All right, EDG playing a fucking good game for once. God bless, man. God bless. So one thing that EDG does well here, just standard practice to have right here is, okay, so Knight chooses to use his flash instead of his ult, but marking your flanks, dude. Marking your flanks. If you know that your loss condition is that your AD carry gets flanked, you put the Poppy on the side, you put the Tully on the side, and you make the flanker walk through one of the members of your team. And if you can imagine the two people that are marking the flank, Poppy and Talia, they're able to just put down their anti-dash abilities, and it's hard to get through them. Wayward's just dead here, just one shot off that CC. Flandre's going in. They should be able to end now. Okay. Alright, so this is why Vlad is perma-banned against Vondre. So I think that EDG is scrimming with Vlad top regularly. Probably not. They're probably not over-investing games into it because it's getting banned so much, but they probably play a Vlad game every now and then, like maybe like a couple games a week just to make sure that they're still playing it well. Because you don't want to be in a situation where you're like so confident in your pocket picks where you're like, no one's ever going to give it to us, so we'll just take it, like, we'll just never pick it ourselves. And then you forget how to play it. Your team doesn't remember like what to do when you don't have a TP on your top laner, and suddenly you end up in a game playing it on stage getting railed because you don't remember what to actually do with the champion. Poppy, I'm not a fan of Poppy here. Like what dashes are you blocking? And I don't understand the Poppy at all here. Unless the champion is just super broken, like, yeah, I don't know, it just seems super weird. Tian can go Trundle, sure, why not? I think this is just super strange. I don't really know how EDG is gonna deal with the Seraphine Senna. I feel like they're kind of like just gonna lose front to back. They don't really have engage. I mean, they can ult out the front line and try to do something, I guess. I think that this draft was kind of weird from both teams. I mean, there's aspects of it that I like. I mean, I think the Trundle pick, up until the Trundle pick, pretty much like top esports draft. But I think that EDG's response to having like the Seraphine Senna to draft like 0 engage seems super strange.
Taking the great help just yet, so he is starting to feel it now. Flandre, yeah, you stepped
oh, he's just top. He got the barrel. Flandre's just dead.
He's gonna try and flash away, but there's still a pillar, buddy.
Yeah, that's a really bad flash. You're 100% dead. I don't know if Flandre's flashing.
Just again, it's kind of EDG looking to try and maybe force this one back, but I feel like they need to be careful here. They're gonna land the roots down.
Viper is just dead here, I think.
Gonna be in a lot of trouble. He needs to fully.
Tian is just doing goat as always. At top esports, like they got pretty much what they wanted this game. I feel like EDG drafted themselves into a big hole, and they don't even win as time goes on. Like they have no engage into this Seraphine and Senna that are really strong. Seems kind of really talkative. Stream saver. Oh, okay, ulti.
Gonna be a little bit of threat there.
Tian got off the Tian got off the ulti before he flashed, but it was too much. Okay, that's a pretty big comeback play for EDG. Scout getting that kill is pretty nice too, so all good. I don't know if this is good for top esports. It seems kind of risky. Okay, they TP'd the Seraphine mid. That's why they're doing it. Holy. Scout has no flash. He's just dead.
Needs to be very careful. Ooh, doesn't quite get it, but does land the flash encore.
Dude, the TP, the AD carrier, whatever you want to call it, the bot laner TPing mid here to guarantee the Herald, and then he R flashes and kills Scout. You can't be delusional enough to say that LeBron is better.
Is literally just Kobe screaming, oh, as we can see now, Scout might be.
Oh man, I mean, Scout ends up like dodging on that. I guess that's good. Doesn't seem to matter because the GOAT's here, bro. The GOAT is bot lane. What can you do?
70 souls already for JackeyLove at this point of the game.
It's got to be a meme. It's a meme. It's a meme. I'm getting baited.
And they are looking for something now.
I mean, they land like a little combo here. It doesn't really matter. Can't kill JackeyLove.
Burst. Viper now in a little bit of trouble as Knight's trying to see if he can catch someone. Top esports saying, do you remember the 23rd night of September with a bit of earth, wind, and fire? You can see Wayward and Flandre trying to go head to head right now. This is going to be a straight up 1v1 for the moment. You've got JJ coming in, but Wayward's winning this. Wayward is coming in.
Hey, Wayward's just killing Flandre. Can JJ save him? All right, actually, winnable.
Tries to make this a little bit more awkward here for the
never mind. Oh, okay. Ulti?
But he just hasn't got down.
Oh, he doesn't have the... I thought he was going to ulti into the Q2.
It is a physical, you know, as much as Poppy doesn't do much.
How do you build Poppy offensively for solo queue? I mean, you just go Divine Sunder, but I don't even think that's good. I've been playing Poppy in solo queue. I just go the tank build. I mean, maybe if you're like smurfing in like low elo, you can go Divine Sunder, but if you're playing versus human beings, you probably just want to go Chem Tank. Gives you decent damage anyway. Why did Knight just stopwatch that? He misclicked. He misclicked. He meant to Everfrost. I'm pretty sure he has Everfrost, right? It's over, bro. It's super over. EDG is just desperate. I mean, there's nothing to really say. Game's over. I don't know. I just refuse to believe that anyone that thinks that Michael Jordan is worse than LeBron, like is not greater than LeBron all time. I feel like anyone who says that just has to be too young to have experienced Michael Jordan play. Like, watched him play live. Like, I feel like those people just only watched LeBron's career. Nothing to really say about this game, though. It's been over for like... It's been over since literally like the Herald fight, maybe. Probably before that, to be honest. Yeah, it's doomed, bro. It's so doomed. This game is just like... This game hasn't been super exciting. I mean, TS has just had control of the total time, which is kind of how a lot of top esports wins look. Kind of reminds me of the OMG series where... You know, okay, Tian's dead here. They get a kill, but like, what does it matter? Look at that Seraphine ult. Oh my god, the Seraphine into the Talia. Oh my god, that looks brutal. Yeah. Yeah, we're going game 3, boys. I mean, there's just no way for EDG to ever get on the Seraphine. Like, Seraphine just is so free to do whatever she wants. Senna and Seraphine are just turbo champions if you don't draft engage into them. I mean, look, if you weren't able to pick things like Rakan, Nautilus, this type of shit, and you just had to like play range into Senna Seraphine every single game, it would actually just be impossible to play the game. You would lose every single time. Just complete draft gap here.
You have to go for something. Here we go. Viper goes in. It's a great Moonlight Vigil. He even has a Devour to keep himself alive afterwards, but you've already lost Nexus turret number 1. Nexus turret number 2 is taking a while to fall right now. Eventually will go down. There goes Mako. There goes the rest of EDG back into their fountain, but there's nothing left for them to take. They didn't take a single tower. They didn't get a single objective. A near perfect game.
Yeah, they clapped him, bro. All right, so they banned Vlad and then they clapped him. That is not a good look for EDG. So, I mean, if EDG ends up going 1-2, if they end up losing to top esports, you know, they just win the one game with Vladimir, I really don't think that that means that they're a top tier team. Like, they have to actually win some of these series and win them without Vladimir for me to, like, really start believing in them. Okay, Silas and Vladimir both up. I mean, I think it's going to be first pick Silas from EDG. I think they've got a first pick Silas, right? It's in tonight, bro. You got a first pick Silas. It's the rules of LPL, boys. If you watch LPL, you know the rules. If you give Knight Silas, you lose the game. That's it. One of the high prio picks right now would be Aphelios. Yep. So there's the Aphelios getting picked here. So now you have options for EDG. You can see what type of approach they actually want to go into this. I mean, if they end up going something like a Jinx Tom, if they end up going something that doesn't have engage, probably going to see a Corki here from Knight. That's what I would assume. I mean, let's see if they take the Vlad. I don't know if they'll take it here, though. I mean, I think if you go Vlad, Silas right here, pretty magic damage heavy. And then you might just lack engage. Looks like they're going for the good comp. No Vlad, man. I mean, I'm picking it here, 100%. Let's see what they end up going for support. I mean, you can go an Enchanter. The Enchanter I would think Mako would play could be Karma or maybe Seraphine. But yeah, I mean, I'm taking a Vlad here every time. Bro, just take Vlad. Really? So into the Gnar, Wayward actually likes picking Sejuani quite a bit, but let's see if he hard counters it. I don't really think that Wayward plays too many, like, it doesn't feel like Wayward hard counters his lane that much. Generally, he picks a lot of team fight oriented champions, so I would expect Sejuani, but I think Aurelia would be pretty hype. Okay, could be that as well.
And they're going to try and dive him underneath this turret. It should be enough for them to be able to take him out, but here we go. He hasn't popped down the cannon barrage just yet. There's the flash coming in after the orange.
Clean.
In, though, to try and burn him down. The Heartbreaker is good.
Dude, I really want EDG to win this just because they need to win more than top esports. Like, I'm kind of a top esports hater, but realistically, like, I just like EDG, you know? I don't actually want to see top esports fail as much as I just want to see EDG get a win over a top team. Yamato Cannon always says that in League of Legends, is a scale, and the scale is there's two ends of the scale. On one side you have activity, and on one side you have precision. The more fights you take, the more active you are, the less precise you're generally going to be. Wayward is just dead here, 100%. But it goes the other direction too. So if you are one of those teams that are less active, you better be super precise on the fights that you're taking, or you're just going to end up losing games. So EDG is one of those teams, they try to play perfectly, but they just don't take that many fights. I always thought that was a really intelligent way to put it from Yamato. JJ might have to flash here, ends up living, but I mean, he takes so much damage, and this is right before third Drake. And they're trying to engage here. Scout has GP ult. He casts it. Oh, he casts it right onto JackeyLove. He lands the E onto JackeyLove. They get the reset, but is it actually going to be good enough? Oh, Viper is just getting zoned completely by this GP ult himself. Damn. So it's like, even though it's 2 for 1, like EDG kind of won the fight. EDG has the prio on the objective now, so EDG should be able to win the objective here. Close though.
The Dragon's not going to do tons of damage, but Tian still has to.
They have to get off of it for right now, I think. And Mako died without ulting.
Their jungle to come back.
I mean, Flandra's getting good poke.
Burst it out here now. Maybe try and bait Tian in, who has to get backed away. He's not quite in the position to go for the smite.
Oh, they actually stop him here.
Get it because of the traps, and now
the traps, dude. They're too good. Oh, Flandra's in. He's on to Wayward. This could be Baron. It's Baron. It's Baron. It's Baron. Go Baron. Go Baron. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I'm just rooting for EDG. Whatever. Here, bro. We don't need unbiased commentary. I want EDG to win. I want this team to go to Worlds. I love when defending champions go back to Worlds. I think it's just too hype. Okay. They wall off to try to just hit turret here. I mean, I don't know. I feel like JackeyLove should have taken that turret. Okay, he takes it here. Scout has the flank. He has the flank onto JackeyLove. JackeyLove Gale forces Scout is like gonna die here unless he has stopwatch. He doesn't have it. They're just running directly into the Talia and the barrels. It's just not going well. It's so hard to run at them like that, and yeah, Mako is just really far outside of the fight. So EDG's trying to force this. I mean, it's a pretty big flip here. They're trying to do it on the Mega Gnar. Are they just gonna flip it? Of course Tian gets it because he's the GOAT. Because he's the f***ing GOAT. They actually might be able to kill JackeyLove here. No, it doesn't look like it's possible. Never mind. Yeah, that's a game-losing play. It's just a gapper. They knew that Wayward wasn't here, so they tried to do Baron 4v5, but Tian's just too good. I don't know what to say, bro. He's just the best player in the world.
From EDG, you have to say, but top esports Tian is clutch, and when it matters, oh no, he's gonna fight Viper too.
Okay, bro, we get it. You're the GOAT, man. Oh man, that's his flash as well. Tian, man, he just wins every game. He's too good, bro. Tian esports is too good.
Available for Scout. He's gonna try and buy time.
He's trying to buy time, but you got 2 cannon minions right now. He's gonna try and kill off Tian. Now that Mako is back, but the Nexus has been exposed. He doesn't land the abscond.
Yeah, I mean, he has to kill JackeyLove to have any chance, and they're just blocking JackeyLove here.
To try and make this one work, they need to kill off Wayward. They need to try and stop the Aphelios.
Man.
He's over to 9 wins.
Tian esports. Look at him like just stroll out of there. You see his fucking like his little limp, the way he stroll. He's like, yo, is like, yeah, I f***ed him up. I f***ed him up. Just leans back at the camera. Yo, oh, you saw that Baron? That's my Baron. Like what the f, man? Where did this guy get all this confidence? Jesus, this guy's too much of a giga chat. I don't know what to do.